Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stony Brook University's Out-of-State Admitted Student Information Session. I'm Lauren Sangemino, and I'm an Assistant Director of Admissions at Stony Brook University. Thanks for joining us today. We're here to provide you with some information about the university, as well as the enrollment process. We're happy to congratulate you on your acceptance to Stony Brook University. We hope that you're proud of all of your accomplishments throughout high school. This was a very competitive year. We received over 35,000 applications, with students coming from 49 states and across the country and the globe as well. So congratulations. Some of you may have had the opportunity to visit Stony Brook. While others are still looking to visit, we do have a wide variety of virtual events, as well as a virtual tour, which we will mention toward the end of the presentation. But this is Stony Brook University. Stony Brook is part of the SUNY system. There's about 64 campuses to the SUNY system. We're one of the 4 main university centers. What makes us a university center is our size. We have over 17,000 undergrads at Stony Brook University. We have doctoral programs, Division I athletics, research, and we're academically competitive. We have grown tremendously within such a short amount of time. We were founded in 1957. Every year, you'll see something new to campus, whether it's a new building, a new activity, or a new type of research. We are one of the few SUNYs located on Long Island. We're on the north shore of Long Island, about 60 miles east of New York City. And we do have the Long Island Railroad train station right on the edge of our campus. So you can head directly into New York City. We have a lot of students who like to intern in the city, go and see Broadway shows or athletic events, visit museums as well. So it's great accessibility. We're about 10 minutes east of Port Jefferson. This is where the ferry comes in from Connecticut. A lot of our New England students like to travel that way. There's lots of restaurants and shops in Port Jefferson, so a lot of our students like to hang out there. Surrounding campus, we have the village of Stony Brook. We have West Meadow Beach to the north. We have the Smith Haven Mall to the south, just a couple minutes from campus. There we have Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Bed Bath & Beyond, movie theater as well. For students traveling across the country, oftentimes students like to order their residential hall bedding and things of that nature at Bed Bath & Beyond in our Lake Grove location and pick it up right near campus, so you don't have to take it with you as you're traveling across the country. We also have a Target near campus too. So we have a university bus system that can take you around campus and off campus to a bunch of these different places as well. So it's very easy to get around campus. Freshmen and sophomores are not allowed to have a car on campus, so that's why this bus system works so well. We have received many great accolades, top 1% in the world, top 40 public universities by US News and World Report. We're also in the top 100, ranked by them as well. Top 15 public colleges, and we're also part of the AAUs, which is the American Association of Universities. This is the top 62 research universities in the country. We're very happy to have been recognized for our research and invited into this invitation-only association. We also have a large network of alumni, over 200,000 alumni across the country and over the world as well. Our faculty are very well known in their field. We have faculty members who run the gamut from Pulitzer Prize winners to Grammy Award winners and Nobel Prize winners. These will be the people teaching your undergraduate classes at Stony Brook. Our student-to-teacher ratio is about 18:1. You will have a wide range of classes at Stony Brook. We will actually talk a little bit more about your curriculum, which I believe is our next slide. So at Stony Brook, we have a whole wide range of courses. So you're going to have courses within your major. You're going to have specializations. We have an honors track for a wide variety of majors as well. We have combined degree programs, so you can get your bachelor's and master's in 5 years. Those are some of our accelerated programs. But we also have Stony Brook curriculum, which is your general education requirements. These span a whole range of areas. So we have a writing requirement, social behavioral sciences, humanities, an arts requirement. So this way you can really get a broader education outside of your major. And you get to work with your advisor and pick the classes that interest you within these areas. So incoming freshmen will take some of the general education requirements, and then they can also take some intro classes to their majors. So this way, you're going to have a nice wide range of classes your freshman year. So some might be lecture hall style, some might be smaller classes, maybe 20 to 30 students. So this way, you have a nice range within your coursework. Now, something that's very specific to your freshman experience is known as the undergraduate colleges. These are 6 themed areas. These are purely interest-based and they have nothing to do with your major. You're going to be taking classes within your major and you'll get to know students in your major. The undergraduate colleges gives you a way to meet other students outside of your major that has the same interest you do. Think of them as living, learning communities. So for example, there's arts, culture, and humanities. This is located in Roth Quad. They have a black box theater, as well as music practice rooms within the residential halls. So it's a way for you to facilitate your interests with other students as well. So we usually get about 3,000 freshmen each year. We break those 3,000 freshmen up into these 6 themed areas. This way, it's much more smaller communities within a larger university. It really helps you get assimilated to the university. Now, you'll also get an undergraduate college advisor. This person is going to be helping you your entire freshman year. So they will be helping you in terms of your academics and your courses. They'll also teach your 102 class and your 101 class, and then also other people from campus also teach the 101 class as well. So every week you're going to see someone from Stony Brook to help guide you throughout your freshman year. They're really going to help you in terms of test management, time management, stress management. They're going to give you all the tools that are going to help make you successful all 4 years. It's one of the reasons why we have about an 89% freshman retention rate. And other types of support on campus are pre-professional advisors. So if you're interested in studying at the graduate level, these advisors will help you make sure that you're getting the courses that you need to apply to a graduate program, as well as any test prep options that you might need, whether you have to take the LSATs or the MCATs. So they will help you through that process. And then they're also going to help you in terms of the application process, where you should be applying and how many schools you should be applying to. We have a community of honors students for honors, WISE, and university scholars as well. We have free tutoring on campus and success workshops. We offer a PEP class, which is for public speaking, so you can hone your skills with that as well. So lots of different options for our students. We're very big into hands-on learning at Stony Brook. So we want you to take what you learn inside the classroom and apply that outside of the classroom. So we have volunteer opportunities. We have the university hospital right on campus. A lot of our students like to volunteer there. We have internship opportunities. Freshmen can start doing internships, usually second semester freshman year. We have a career center that can help guide you through that process and help guide you through all 4 years at Stony Brook. Then there's research. So this is really great hands-on opportunities. It's taking what you learned inside the classroom and applying it. We have students who research in all different areas. So whether you're a music major, English major, you can do research. We have an undergraduate research program called Eureka, which helps our students get involved in research. You can do it on your own or with other faculty members. Stony Brook does co-manage the Brookhaven National Laboratory. So in the past, our students have helped launch the Mars rover into space, discover the cause of Lyme's disease, and invent barcoding and scanning technology. One of our professors won the Nobel Prize for his research there, and in his speech, he thanked the undergrads because that's how closely they work together. So having that research background as an undergrad can really help you in terms of getting jobs and going on to elite grad programs all across the country. And then there's study away. So whether you want to study abroad in another country, or we also have a national student exchange. So you can study at another university within the country as well. So there's two different options there. You still pay your Stony Brook tuition, and the credits will transfer back over to Stony Brook. Since we are part of the SUNY system, you can also study abroad at another campus with one of our other SUNY schools as well. So that's an opportunity. Some types are studying for an entire semester away. And then there's some shorter ones like summer or winter sessions. And those are typically taught by Stony Brook professors. So for example, we have a world-renowned anthropologist, Dr. Leakey, on our staff, who our students will go to Kenya, where he has the Turkana Basin Institute, and do an archaeologic dig with him. So that's one type. Now, I mentioned the Career Center before. They're really helpful in terms of getting our students to that next step. If you're an undecided student, they can also help guide you through that process as well. They can give you assessment tests to see what your strengths are and your skills. They host career fairs. So during the fall and spring, seniors can go to these fairs and meet, potential employers, give them their resume. Oftentimes students get interviews from that career fair. About 94% of our students are either employed or continuing on at graduate school. So we have been ranked as a Best Buy high return on investment, definitely for those reasons as well. You're going to get a strong academic background at Stony Brook that's going to help get you to that next step, and also with hopefully as little debt as possible. In terms of living on campus, we have over 10,000 students living on campus. We are the largest residential population in the SUNY system. There are different types of housing options at Stony Brook. Freshmen can be housed in hallway or suite style. That's really going to depend on what undergraduate college you're placed in. So I would highly recommend looking at the undergraduate college website because you will have to rank your preference of undergraduate college on your new student preference form. That's due May 1st, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But just so you know, that's how your housing is going to be determined. We also have, for upperclassmen, we have apartments. Our newest building is suite style with single bedrooms. So there are a whole bunch of variety of options for our students. They typically have like a fitness center, computer centers as well within the residential halls. So great access for the students, dining facilities as well. And about 83% of our freshmen live on campus. So we have a large population of students living on campus. I'd say overall, we have probably about 60% of our students live on campus and about 40% commute. So there's definitely students everywhere on campus. You'll never be alone. In terms of meal plans, we do have different meal plan options. The way meal plans work are, there's two different types. So there's the dine-in, which is you swipe once to go in, and that's buffet style. So you get your food and you eat there. Then there's other options, which are points. So you can kind of grab your food and go type of a thing. So we have a whole wide variety of food options on campus, from pizza to sushi, They make the sushi fresh every day. We have 3 Starbucks options. So we have the walk-in location in the library, we have the Starbucks kiosk, and then we also have a mobile Starbucks truck, which you'll see around campus as well. And then there's Wolfie wallets. If you want to add money to that, you can, and there's some places off campus that use Wolfie wallet as well. Typically for incoming freshmen, we usually recommend taking the higher meal plan, just because of you're going to probably be on campus more. So you will be eating more meals on campus. You can always add dollars to the points. So you can, if you want to start with the lower points, you can always add points too. So they are flexible in terms of that. It's not totally set in stone. That's not like what you only get for the semester, because you can always add to it. But it doesn't roll over from year to year. Now, in terms of student life at Stony Brook, you're going to be surprised at how much time you have outside of the classroom. We want you to be involved in our community. We want you to enjoy your time at Stony Brook and really explore your interests. We usually have concerts in the fall and spring for our students. So we've had some pretty big acts come to campus. We have fun traditions at Stony Brook. One quirky one is Roth Pond Regatta, where students get together and they build boats out of cardboard, duct tape, and paint, and they race them across our Roth Pond. Some make it across, some get a little soggy and sink, but that's kind of all part of the fun of it. Admissions does a boat, all sorts of other areas on campus, students from all over campus, everyone comes out for the day. We have live music, cotton candy, a big barbecue, so that's always a fun tradition. We also have Strawberry Festival, Apple Festival, there's Homecoming Hoopla as well, so lots of fun things to look forward to. We are Division I in sports. We have grown a lot, even just in the last 5 years or so. Our men's baseball team made it to the College World Series and won. Our men's basketball team made it into March Madness for the first time in history a few years back. We had a runner in the Summer Olympics for the last 2 Summer Olympics. So I know soccer teams are doing well, lacrosse as well. So it helps bring a great spirit to campus. We also have one of the fastest growing marching bands in the country. You may have seen them before. They're actually in the Lotto commercials. So the person says, "I quit," and then it's like crickets, and the person says, "No, I quit," and the marching band starts playing. That's actually our marching band. They also did a promo for Pepsi for the Super Bowl halftime show a few years back also. So they're a great group of students. I highly recommend joining if you play an instrument. We also have intramural teams. So if you want to stay active, you can. We do have club sports. Some compete, some don't, but there's lots of fun options. We have a great recreation center on campus. They do Zumba classes and yoga classes, pink gloves boxing, all sorts of things there too. So it's a great resource for our students. Now for students who want to enroll at Stony Brook, this is the timeline. So May 1st is the deadline for decisions. Your tuition deposit and housing deposit need to be placed by this time. It's important you do so, because then if you're going to be living on campus, we can guarantee you housing for all 4 years, and then we can guarantee your spot in the class. The new student preference form I mentioned before, this also needs to be placed by May 1st, and all this can be done in your Solar account. Then come mid-May, this is when the undergraduate college assignments will go out, so you know which undergraduate college you're going to be affiliated with, as well as orientation dates. So the orientation date is based on your undergraduate college. This way you're going to be going to orientation with other students from your undergraduate college. Then in June, the campus housing portal will open up, so you'll be able to log in, and if you have a roommate that you want to live with, as long as they're going to be living in the same undergraduate college, you can choose them. So if you know someone going to Stony Brook that you want to live with, make sure that you both fill out your new student preference form the same. in terms of the ranking of undergraduate colleges, so that way you have a better chance of being placed within the same one. Then you will also choose your meal plan option. And then the advising planning form is also due. So the advising planning form is going to tell us, what AP scores you may have or college credit you might be coming in with. This way, your advisor can see that at orientation, and then they don't schedule you for classes that you might already be getting credit for. General rule of thumb, we typically accept college credit with a grade of C or higher. We do have an AP chart on our website that lists all of the AP classes and the grades, and it'll tell you how many credits you get. Typically a 3 or higher will get you credit at Stony Brook, just depends on the exam. And then we also accept IB credit. That's usually a 5 or higher on the higher level exams. Then in July, this is normally when orientation part 1 begins, and it's offered all throughout July. So when you get your orientation date, typically it's in July, sometimes it goes into early August as well. So whatever date you get in the mail, that will determine your orientation. Just know that you need to have your immunization forms in by then. There are placement exams, so you will be getting more information about that. There's typically like a writing placement, a math placement, language placement. If you're going into a STEM area, I believe there's also a chemistry placement too. So you also want to make sure to get any final transcripts into us by then. So request your final high school transcript to be sent. We need to make sure that you graduated high school. That is important. And then make sure to have any APs, IB scores, college credit sent to us by then as well. And then in August, that is typically orientation part 2. This usually happens during move-in weekend. So that's the weekend before classes begin. So they have a whole wide range of fun events for our students. They keep you very busy going from day to night with all sorts of fun things and ways to get to know campus and get to know other students as well. So this is, again, just a general breakdown of orientation and the difference between part 1 and part 2. And in terms of cost, for out-of-state students with room and board, it's a little over $42,000 for the year. I know financial aid packages have been going out, so you definitely want to check your solar account because that's where it will get posted. It doesn't get mailed. We only send them electronically to you. But as I mentioned before, we do have a high return on investment. So students, making the most out of their undergraduate education, helping them get to that next step, and hopefully as little debt as possible. Now, a great way to connect with other admitted students is the Inside Stony Brook application. We have students posting on there every day. Oftentimes, students end up meeting their future roommate because they connect with other students. They find that they have a lot of things in common, and then they make a friend before they even get to campus. So it's a really great opportunity to meet other students. I highly recommend checking that out if you have not already. We have instant chats going on. We have a virtual web page as well. So I will bring up that information. If anyone needs to contact us, you can email us at enroll@stonybrook.edu. Email is the best way to reach us currently. And here are some of our events coming up. So we will have our virtual admitted student event. We're going to have online presentations from faculty members. We have virtual tours of campus and residential halls as well. So it is a great way to find out more in-depth information about the university and about a wide variety of majors as well. If you want to connect with current students, we do have them on the Inside Stony Brook webpage. We are currently working on some events, some virtual events. I highly recommend visiting our virtual webpage for events, which is the second one at the bottom there. So definitely take a screenshot of that or a picture on your phone, and check out that website, because we have more events coming up. So check our website. You can do Google Meets with a counselor, email us. We're here to answer any questions that you may still have. So that's all for now. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the presentation, and I wish you good luck in your adventures to come. Thanks so much.